Hello, here we have Tom Aspinall versus the switch hitter, Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane for this fight predominantly stood as a southpaw despite being a right-hand dominant. And with it, he used Bruce Lee philosophy. He attacked with the lead leg side kick and he attacked with the jab. He took the inside foot as he bounced out. There's the lead leg side kick. He just bounces, he lead leg side kick again. He was butchering that leg throughout the course of this fight, and he just exited. He exited. Tom Aspinall had to cover quite a bit of distance to find his range, and because of that, it was very hard for him to find his shots because Ciryl, jab cross, perfectly engaged. He stepped in, jab cross. Another lead leg side kick, Bruce Lee style, and he's circling away from the power side, circling away from Tom Aspinall's power side, making it a very unusual game. This is what Vasily Lomachenko does as well. A lead leg dominant southpaw who typically overwhelms you with precision from that lead leg, taking angles, and also that jab that he has. And that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing a lot of jabs. We're seeing Ciryl Gane, for the most part, jab Tom Aspinall's head off. He's schooling him. Well, it's a very patient game, and Tom Aspinall is having a lot of trouble finding his range, finding his shot. He throws a high kick, it's blocked, and then he throws another punch, it's ducked, and naturally Ciryl Gane is moving away from the power side as all of this is happening. He's consistently circling away from Tom Aspinall's power hand, making it very hard for Tom Aspinall to knock him out. This is a very annoying game. And look, Ciryl Gane has his hands low. He's a surfer. He plays like a point style fighter almost, where he keeps his hands low and uses that lower center of gravity to give himself more balance for his footwork. And as he jabs, he steps towards the outside foot there. Another lead leg side kick. Tom Aspinall can't find his range. Teep doesn't do anything. And muffle. Nothing really there. It was a mess. But re-engage. Tom Aspinall is trying to lead leg low kick. Ciryl Gane is circling, so Tom Aspinall threw a spinning back kick to Ciryl Gane to catch him as he was circling to punish him for it, but it didn't have much oomph. He doesn't have that technique perfected. He could train it quite a bit more, but I'm sure he wasn't expecting this. He did it on the moment in flow. And so, again, Ciryl Gane circling, playing a very annoying point style game. He's not letting Tom Aspinall find his rhythm, find his reach. He's just circling, and Tom Aspinall's not cutting him off for this lateral movement as well, for this circling. Tom Aspinall's not cutting him off and cornering him. He's not cornering. Blocked, and Ciryl Gane was pulling away from the shot as it came in, which mitigated its oomph. So Tom Aspinall is covering quite a bit of range for his backhand because Ciryl Gane is standing southpaw. He's not able to find his power the same way. Meanwhile, Ciryl Gane is jabbing his head off. Teep to the body, front snap kick, and they're both just bouncy. They're both such bouncy fighters. They're both so elastic and explosive. But I'd say Tom Aspinall's faster, but Ciryl Gane is playing a very sneaky game that I'm not sure Tom Aspinall is prepared for. It's a very sneaky game. Who would have guessed that he's a switch hitter usually. He alternates between stances, but he's primarily a southpaw in this fight. Jab to the body, programming low. Now he's circling, and Tom Aspinall's cutting him off this time. I don't know if Tom Aspinall has a massive gas tank because he usually finishes his fights really early, but Ciryl Gane can last. He has I don't know how he does it being such a big muscular guy, but he has a gas tank. He does gas. I don't remember if he gasses out, but I don't remember him ever gassing out watching his fights. He always schools his opponents for the most part, with a few exceptions here and there. And that circling makes it so hard for Tom Aspinall to land his backhand flush. Ciryl Gane is just throwing that lead leg side kick, butchering that lead leg, Bruce Lee style, way of the intercepting fist, and Tom Aspinall is trying to find his backhand. He's trying to force it. Ciryl Gane is just circling out. He's playing a point style game. He's being very annoying. It's very hard for Tom Aspinall to find his rhythm, find his range. And Tom Aspinall did go for a takedown as well, but because he's southpaw, because Ciryl Gane is southpaw, it's so much harder to land a takedown, double leg, which Tom Aspinall went for, because you have to cover so much more distance, which gives Ciryl Gane more time. Counter. Tom Aspinall came in recklessly, and Ciryl Gane countered with a jab. beautifully. Connected clean. Concussed him, but he's still in it. And the eye poke finishes the fight. Taking another look at that eye poke. Throws a kick and right into the eyes. Was it intentional? You be the judge. Nonetheless, though, the crowd is booing. The doctor comes in. The fight is called off. Should it have been a DQ? What do you guys think? It looked relatively intentional to me. Well, it was in the moment. It was in flow. He just kind of threw it while Tom Aspinall was engaging. Maybe it was off instinct. Maybe he wasn't really thinking about it. But the reality is, from this angle, it looks kind of intentional. But yeah, what do you guys think?